You're standing in your driveway when the notification hits. Not a text. An email from your accountant. Subject line, "Wire confirmed." You read it 3 times before it feels real. $1.2 million. 11 years of unpaid overtime, skipped vacations, and a business nobody in your family ever asked a single serious question about just became a number with 6 zeros. You don't call anyone. You go inside and make a sandwich. That's it. That's the whole celebration. You eat it standing at the counter because sitting down feels like admitting something happened. By Thursday, your mother knows. You never told her. Your accountant didn't tell her. Somehow she just knows, the way mothers always know, and she calls you baby for the first time in 15 years. Rule 1. Money doesn't need an announcement. It finds its own way into every room you didn't invite it to. Your sister calls first. She doesn't ask how you are. She asks if you're coming to Sunday dinner, which you haven't been invited to in 8 months. You say yes before you think about why she's suddenly asking. Sunday arrives. The house smells like it used to when you were a kid, before anyone had jobs that mattered or debts that didn't. Your uncle is at the grill, burning the chicken on purpose because that's the only joke he's ever had. Your cousins are running through the yard. For about 6 minutes, nothing has changed. Then your brother-in-law sits down next to you with 2 beers, hands you one you didn't ask for, and says, "Casual as weather. So when's the Range Rover showing up?" The table laughs. You laugh too, because that's what you do. But you clock it. He wasn't joking about the car. He was asking permission to want one. Rule 2. A joke is just a request wearing a costume. Your mother pulls you into the kitchen to help with dishes, which really means she wants 5 minutes alone. She doesn't ask about the money. She asks if you've eaten enough, if you're sleeping, if you're happy. And for a second you believe none of this has changed her. Then, drying a plate she's already dried twice, she says it. Not a request. A fact dressed up as small talk. Your father's truck is on its last leg. Just thought you should know. She doesn't look at you when she says it. She's already decided you'll handle it. She's not wrong. You drive home that night with the radio off. You're doing math you didn't used to do. Not your money. Theirs. What everyone needs. What everyone's too proud to ask for directly. And what it's going to cost you to be loved the way you used to be loved for free. 2 weeks later, your brother texts you. Not a call. A text, like he needs the distance. Got a business idea. Real one this time. Need 15 to get it moving. 15. He doesn't say 1,000. He doesn't have to. You both know what quiet number he means, and you both know it's not a loan. Loans get paid back. This is a toll for staying in the family. You think about the version of him from 10 years ago, the one who split a $6 pizza with you when neither of you had rent money and never once brought it up again. That guy wouldn't have sent this text. This guy learned something from watching you get rich, and what he learned wasn't inspiration. It was arithmetic. You say you'll think about it. He says, "Course, no rush." Then he likes your last 4 Instagram posts within the hour, which he hasn't done in 2 years. Attention, you're learning, has a price now too. Rule 3. The people who need nothing from you become the loudest reminder of who you used to be. At Thanksgiving, your father says almost nothing, same as always. He's the one person in the family who hasn't mentioned the money once, not directly, not sideways, not through your mother. He just watches you across the table with an expression you can't name yet. Your brother, 3 drinks deep, finally says the thing everyone's been circling for a month. Not loud, almost gentle, which is worse. "Must be nice," he says, looking at his plate instead of you. Guess the rest of us just weren't smart enough. Nobody laughs this time. Your mother says his name once. Quiet. A warning that arrives too late. Nobody defends you either, and that silence tells you more than his sentence did. You leave early. Nobody stops you. That's the part that actually hurts. not the accusation, but how easy you turn out to be to let go. Your father follows you to the driveway. He doesn't bring up what just happened inside. He just stands with you in the cold, hands in his jacket pockets, and says, "You didn't do anything wrong in there." Then he goes back inside to a table that's still arguing about you without you. 3 weeks after that, the call comes at 11 p.m. Your mother's voice, thin and fast. "Hospital!" Your father collapsed at the shop. You don't remember the drive. You remember the hallway lights. Too bright. And your brother already there, leaning against the wall like it's the only thing holding him up. For the first time in months, there's nothing between you two. No $15,000, no Range Rover joke, no scorekeeping. Just two people who are suddenly, briefly, exactly what they were before any of this started. He doesn't ask you for anything. You don't offer anything. You just stand there, and it's enough. Your father makes it, smaller, tired, but here. When the room clears, he asks for you specifically. You sit by the bed, and he tells you something he's never said out loud. The truck your mother mentioned wasn't dying from age. He sold parts of his old tools 8 months ago, quietly, to cover a gap in your business you never even knew existed, back when a single missed payment could have ended everything you built. He never told you. He never told anyone. He just fixed it and let you think you'd done it alone. You sit with that for a long time. Every ounce of resentment you've been carrying since Sunday dinner, since the text, since the joke about the Range Rover. It doesn't disappear, but it changes shape. Because now you know something you didn't before. Some people in your family learned to see you as a resource the second the number got big enough. And one person spent everything he had making sure you never even felt the weight of what he was carrying. So you could stand here today with a wire transfer and a sandwich and a driveway that started all of this. He falls asleep before he finishes the story. You sit there anyway. Somewhere right now, someone is standing in a driveway with a phone in their hand and a number they haven't told anyone yet. They think the hard part is behind them. It isn't. The hard part was never earning it. The hard part is finding out, one dinner at a time, which version of your family was always waiting for you to have something worth asking for.